Hello and welcome to Snowrunner. Today we have a new mod release, which is the Land Rover Defender 90. It's currently out for, well, it's out for PC today. It's got a console pack, so it will be available for console as soon as it gets approved by the devs. Now, this model was made by Iceberg 101 from Delta Gaming, and basically, for those who know me, then we had a Defender built for us. Where is it? That one there. And here it is. This is the Land Rover Defender. This is mod number 3 that Iceberg made. And we did plan on bringing this to console. But as the size of the mod and the way it was made, the RAM will be very high on it. So there was no point doing it. So very kindly, Iceberg made a new one for me. I asked him about it a few weeks ago after he did the 110, and he made this. So this is free for everyone. It's a new mod which is available for everyone on all platforms. It will be on Nintendo Switch. All new generation, it will be available on all platforms. All our mods will be available for that. So today we've got a little walkthrough, and I'll show you exactly what he's done. Now, there are a lot of customization for it. This setup is my sort of favourite setup at the moment, and what I would do is jump in the other one first. Now, when you come out of the garage, this is the setup you will have. Now, this is the sort of setup what Iceberg just likes to just get in and drive off, and away it goes. Now, this has got the standard engine with the, which gearbox? Yeah, it is just the 5-speed multi-purpose gearbox on that. I don't even think we've got an autonomous winch, so I'm going to have to be careful with it. Now, it has got switchable all-wheel drive. Put that on just like that, and switchable diff lock. But I did find with this engine, every now and again it gets a little bit stuck. It just wants a little bit more of a push, and it's down to the fact that it's not, he hasn't done huge amounts of power for these engines, and what he's managed to do is tweak them, the same as what I've been doing on my mods at the moment, where you just tweak the other values and you get the engines to work. Well, you don't need loads of power, because there is plenty of power as soon as you get your gearing right and what have you. So as you can see, this performs beautifully. I shouldn't roll it as well. It has proved to be really stable on the well, on any slopes or anything really. It's pretty nice. I haven't rolled it many times whatsoever. He has got I think he's lowered it down a little bit, the gravity, well, centre of mass, so it doesn't roll as easy. But going inside, we've got all the usual refinements from Iceberg 101, where we've got working gauges, working mirrors, and then he's done a beautiful interior on this. Now, this model we've got is the exact model what we used for the original Defender 90, and it is a shame that one didn't come out, but in the long run you've got a better mod. You really have. You've got a hell of a nicer looking mod. The skills what Ice has got now for mods is well, you know what they're like. So yeah, his number 3 mod compared to his number, he's probably on mod number 50 now, so you did get a better mod at the end of it. It's just a shame it's been a long wait, and it has been a bit of a thorn in my side, but at least it's out now anyhow. Now, this one hasn't got low minus or low plus, so it is just your basic gearbox, and we haven't got high. Now on the, oh, there we go, see what I mean with it? It's like a little lacking on power, but it is the basic one, so if you want your vanilla, you're going to have a little bit of fun with that. Because I know there's a lot of people who still like to use their vanilla options. Come on, see what I mean? It's slowed down a little bit, but there. If you go up to the next engine, it doesn't do that. It just seems to be this engine where it is a little bit weak. But there are 2 other engines available, and the gearboxes do make a lot of difference, especially if you go and put the Snowrunner gearbox on this engine. That gives it a little bit more power, and also with the high range gearbox as well. But beautiful mod. I'm really chuffed with this one. I've been trying to do a video on this for probably about 2 weeks or so, and every time I've got it out I just end up just driving it around for hours and then don't get on with a video for it, but never mind. Now he has got some standard wheels for it as well if you want the sort of standard look. And you see we're going to go over these fields here are pretty muddy down in Michigan, and you can see it gets through it. It will just keep chugging away without any problems whatsoever. Alright, well, let's go back to the garage and I'll show you what options are available. So engine wise, we've got the 2.5 200 TDI and then the 300 TDI and then the TD5. So the 200 is the it's okay, that one, but I do prefer the TD5. And then gearbox wise, we've got the 4 different gearboxes where he's got the 4-speed crawler kit, because he has got a crawler set up on this as well. We're using the 5-speed, and then he's got the 6-speed, which is the highway tuned one, which has got a little bit of power on that one. It's got a nice high range on it as well. And then the 4-speed is the Snowrunner gearbox with the low plus and low minus gears. And then moving on to suspension, there is the crawler tuned kit. And then he's got the balance suspension set, and then he has got a raised on it. You can see there it's got a slightly raised lift on it. Tyre wise, quite a few tyre options. We've got 2 all-terrains available with the Wild Peak and the BFGs, and then we've got the 4 of the off-road available. And you see there's the sort of standard wheels, what you can have if you want that. And then he's done quite a few different options. We've got a couple of mud tyres on there as well, just like that. Now those wheels there, he added those for me. They were ones I'd asked for, and I do like the look of them. Pretty meaty. And then we moved on to the mud tyres, where he's got the Trapdoors, the Grapplers, and the Yokohama MTs. And then we've also got chain option on there as well, which is just like that. And then moving on winch, we've just got the Autonomous Scout, the Autonomous Extended, and then the Stock Scout, if that's what you want. And then diff lock is already engaged. We've got a spare wheel. Now you've got a spare wheel on the back as well, where you need the back one, just like that, the holder. And the nice one with this one is you've got a cover on it, so we can just put that on the back and he doesn't have to match it to tyres, which, you know, is less memory it needs to be messing around with basically. And then snorkel, 3 different snorkel options available, as you can see just there. And then frame add-ons, we've got the Defender roll cage, then we've got the Terra Firma Defender rear ladder, then the Trek Overland roof rack, and you need that one to put the roof rack on, just like that. Oh, turn that on, and then we put the ladder on as well. Then moving on, next options, rear bumpers, and we have 5 different rear options on the bumper, just like that. And then rear stickers, and why isn't the camera turned around like that? Oh, sorry, rear stickers, rear rock sliders. I was thinking, why is the camera like that? Anyway, rock sliders, we've got 5 of them available on there, and they're probably my favourite there, nice and beefy ones. And then we have the Quartermaster supplies. Now he's added quite a bit on there. We've got a tri-powder exhaust on there, we've got the military style pickaxe, a military style shovel. We've got the 2 jerry cans on the back there as well. The Tread Pro recovery boards and mounting. Then we've got the Rhino pair of recovery boards on there. The flat webbed tow sling. The small shovel up on the roof rack there. And then we've got large supplies, which is everything to fill up the roof rack, where he's got 80 repairs and 300 on the fuel. And then moving on, next option, interior upgrades, which we have the Citizens Band Radio, the radar unit. Now, currently on the Defender 110, and it's probably going to be the same with this one. If you use it in co-op, then it's probably going to have some issues. You're not going to come up with the... wasn't coming up with the options, so when you activate the radar, you press triangle or press circle if you're on console, and then it come up and turn it off. And it hasn't been doing that, so that is a bug. We don't think it's with the mod, we think that bug is actually in the game. So there we have stickers on the back of the spare wheel there, and he's done some good ones. That's my favourite there, keep calm and use diff lock. as you can see just there. And then we've got the smaller stickers on the side there. And then moving on to front bumpers, he's done quite a few different front bumpers available for it. So that's the original stock Land Rover one, just like that. And then he's got the Dominator, the Inferno, the Old Guard, the stock front, no winch, and then he's got the winch on there as well on the Vengeance model. And then we move on to custom tuning. So we got the aerial, CB aerial, which is a must-have. The LRD branch deflectors, you can see they on the front there, just like that. And then we've also got the door and window bars, which those actually do move up, if you weren't aware of that. I'll show you that in a moment. Let's get back into that again. And then we got, I've gone out of the wrong one. We were in custom tuning. Right, back down to custom tuning. The headlight lamp grille. Now that one, I wasn't sure on that one there. I thought that was the, I don't know. Anyway, mid hood protector. Then he's got the side hood protector as well. Land Rover mud flaps. Side checkered plates. You can see that down the bottom there. And then he's also got the window bars, which you can put those on the back, just like that. And then, hang on, is that all the options? No, we've got the lighting, which we've got the LED halo front headlights, which I like them. They're pretty nice. Dual front LED light bar. You've got the front, the main bar. Then he's got the tubular roof lamps. The rear light pod on the back, and then these front facing light pods on there, just like that. Then we move to go on to colours. Now these two options here, he wasn't going to include those for console, but I'm not sure if he has done that or not. But if they're on console, they might get taken out, we'll see, because around that they take out quite a lot, but we shall see. As you can see, there's lots of colour customization available for the Defender 90, and that was where I was meant to get to. So basically he's done it there with a, before it was colour coded, and then you can see it's colour coded to the body, the roof is, and then he's got the white roof on there with all the different colours, and then he's got a black roof on there if that's what you want. And you see lots of different options for it, just like that. And then all your bobbleheads and all of that stuff just there, just like that. So let's get this one out. Now we've got the branch deflectors, which all you've got to do is pop up the display, and then you can click on that. Now, oh, it's actually showing inverted doors, and you can see that folds up like that. And we go around on that side, and it does the same like that. Pretty cool, nice little feature he's added onto him. And then if you want to drop him down, you do exactly the same. Reverse procedure, and it drops down. Does that side first, then this side, just like that. Like that, nice little touch. And there it is. Beautiful bit of kit. Now, I think what we're going to do is jump in the other one, which the other one I've got here has got the crawler setup. It is crawler setup. It's got the top engine on there, which the top engine, you put it into a bit of high, it's got a little bit of poke there. If you want that, it is available. Oh, let's get back right there. And the only thing without that, with the highway, is you haven't got the plus, the low plus and the low minus on the gearboxes. You've only got low, but at least it'll get you out of trouble. So let's head on down and do a little bit of trailing on this. Now I was going to do a little short video, but there's so much to go through for the options where there isn't a lot. Now we're not sure on the RAM. This is just a learning curve to see what's going to happen with it. So hopefully it will come to console in the next couple of days. Well, you never know, you might even get it on Monday. They were quick at getting the 110 out, so you never know, they might be just as quick to get the 90 out. Are we going to get stuck? We are coming back out the other side. Wow, I thought we might have damaged the engine there, because the damage for it isn't massive, is it? I'll tell you what, let's just take off the take off the hood so we can see all the options available for it there, just like that. So it has got a 70 litre fuel tank on it as standard, and you've seen in the add-ons where he has got quite a few extra litres of fuel if you so want that. And one thing I have noticed, without the all-wheel drive, you can see I haven't clicked in the all-wheel drive yet, it still goes pretty well. The tyre values he's got for these tyres are pretty good. Now all the tyres are slightly different, so if you're saying, oh, these are too good, then you go and have a look at some of the other ones, and you'll find some tyres which should suit. See, we're struggling a little bit now. Put it into the all-wheel drive, and then we are flying back up the hill again. Pretty cool. Love it. So yeah, I've been driving this one round a lot over the last couple of weeks to get out of that dip. Completely smashed the front end up there. But the suspension and the way the vehicle works is brilliant. Really chuffed with it. He's done a cracking job. I was trying to find some clipping going on, and I couldn't find a clipping. It's all looking pretty good to me. So here comes the rain now as well. But it will climb, it will do pretty much anything you ask of it. It is nice to have the shorter wheelbase, so if you just want to go and have a bit of fun. And then the other one is more, well, there's a lot more repair points on that one. But we will be doing a lot of trailing co-op wise in the land. It's got to be done now, especially when we all come to, and this one's out on console as well, because I haven't played on console for quite a bit of time at the moment. So what time is it? Talking of time, let's turn that back to dinner time so we can see what's going on a little bit better. But will it go up? I don't think. And again, we've got nowhere to go that way. Let's go over this way. As the suspension works, a bloody treat. It really does. Whoa. Will it climb up there? That might be a little bit. Oh, we're going to roll. Whoa. Nearly. Going a little bit too fast for that. Come on, get back up there. There we go. Swing it back round. But it works beautifully. It really does. I'd love to know your thoughts on this bad boy in the comments, and there is the link in there showing you where the mod is on Mod.io. Now it is actually out, so if you want to go and subscribe for it for the upcoming console one, then you can do. This will be called the Defender 90. So if you subscribe to the PC one, it's got console packs, as we always like to support all platforms really. And it's another free mod. Can't beat other free mods, can you? I'm just glad he made this one for me. It did take a while for me to get him to do it, but it was, at the end of the day, getting a modder to revisit another mod is a bit of a nightmare, so fair play to him for doing this. Should keep everyone happy for a while anyway, as long as the first comment is, can you build a whatever? They're always like that. For normally upload a video, upload a mod, and they say, nice, but can you build this? And you're like, no, I've just built this, so enjoy. There you go. Righto, well, I think we will leave it there for today. As soon as this comes out on console, I shall let you know, as we will be doing some co-op trailing. There's quite a few maps out for console at the moment, so hopefully that will come out next week. And let me know in the comments what you think about this bad boy. Thanks for watching. Till next time, goodbye.